I am by no means a skincare professional or anything at all like that, so everything that I'm going to show you guys is based on my experience and what works for me. You have to make sure that you know your skin type and what you're allergic to, what you're sensitive to, the kind of products that work for you. They might not necessarily work for me and vice versa, so you guys just need to take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt and try it out. And if you guys have any products that you like to use and would recommend, then please do let me know. Leave it as a comment in the comments below, and yeah, so we'll just get started now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about skincare and specifically the stuff that I do for the summertime. As you can see, I have nothing on my face right now. I have no makeup at all. I have just done my weekly skincare routine, which I put up on my Snapchat a few days ago. Well, I'm saying a few days ago because you're going to be watching this in a couple of days. So what I'm going to do today is walk you guys through my daily skincare routine and what I do in the morning before I go to work, and then what I do once a week, which is like my big skincare, what's the word?
Shindig. Smorgasbord. Hoorah.
The big hoorah, the big skin hoorah. I don't know, that's not the word I want.
Blowout.
Something or another. Anyway, I'll show you guys basically what I do once a week to basically get rid of all of the week's worth of stress and garbage that's sitting on your skin. I guess we'll get started. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is show you guys exactly what I do on a daily basis. So this is the basics of what I do, and then I'll show you guys from start to finish what I do once a week, normally on a Friday or Saturday. So yeah, I'll just get started. So when I wake up in the morning, normally I start off, I wash my face with this stuff right here. So this is the Avene Clearance Gel. I like to use this to wash my face. So I just put a little bit on my hand and rub it all over my face and then wash it off with warm water. This one in particular is for blemish prone skin. This is a soapless cleanser. Fail. As most of you know by now, soap is actually not good for your skin. It actually strips away the natural oils, and you need the natural oils to protect your skin. So once I have washed all of the cleanser off, I don't tend to do much more in terms of soap or cleansing of the skin. I'll pat my face dry with a paper towel, and then I'll go to moisturize. So for moisturizers, I have a few options that I like to use, but my go-to just on a daily basis in the morning would either be one of these three. So I'll just show them to you one by one. The first one is the Embryolisse Lait Creme Concentrate. So on days where I'm feeling a little bit more drier, or I just need that extra moisture, I will go with something like that. The other option is the Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer, and this one is for dry skin. The other one that I showed you is for all skin types, but this one is specifically for dry skin. So this one is for dry skin, but I find that it's a very lightweight moisturizer, so it won't leave you feeling sticky or greasy or oily or anything at all like that, even though when it says it's for dry skin you think it's going to make you very oily, but this one actually doesn't. So I actually find that on days when I am slightly oilier and I want a lighter moisturizer, I find that that one in particular works for me. And then the last option is this one. This is the Nivea Mattifying Day Care Moisturizer. This one I find on days when my skin is just being completely normal, it's not too oily and it's not too dry, I find that this one is a really nice, just normal moisturizer overall. This one is the Aqua Effect, so it's not too heavy again, it's not too light, it's just good all around. Now with all of these moisturizers that I've shown you, none of those moisturizers have any SPF in it, so you would have to, especially in the part of the world where I live, in the Middle East, where it's very, very hot and the sun is extremely strong, you have to be very careful with your skin. So I like to mix in a little bit of this. This is the Avene 50 Plus sunscreen, and I will literally put in just a tiny little bit into my moisturizer and rub that all over my face. It doesn't leave any white streaky marks or anything at all like that, so I find that putting my makeup over the top of that is completely fine. So that's normally what I do on a daily basis. Once I've moisturized, once I've washed my face and moisturized, I'm good to put my makeup on, and that's pretty much it. this possession? Okay, so the last thing that I do on a daily basis is moisturize my lips, and I use Blistex. So this is what I like to use on my lips. I have to moisturize my lips every single day because, you know, I like to use the full lips enhancer. And that stuff, if you use it too much, then your lips will tend to get chapped. So you definitely... Bless you. You definitely have to make sure that you are moisturizing your lips to make sure they stay nice and kissable. A good way to find out if you're not sure about skin type, after you wash your face in the morning, just see how your skin reacts, basically. For me, I find that after I wash my face in the morning that my skin starts to feel very tight and just uncomfortable. That's how I know that it tends to be a little bit drier. So I would know I need to moisturize. If you find that after you wash your face in the morning your skin feels completely fine or whatever, then you might have normal to oilier skin. Especially if you're very acne prone or anything at all like that, it's worth to go and get checked by a, what are they called? Dermatologist and see what kind of stuff works for you. As you guys can see on my skin, there's nothing on right now. I have a few blemishes. I have been breaking out a little bit, and I think that has a lot to do with the change of weather here. I do try to drink a lot of water, and that is also very important to maintain good skincare. You should try to drink at least 3 liters of water per day. I know that seems like a lot. Trust me, your skin will thank you for it. I have noticed since I have increased my water intake that my skin has improved. I do have larger pores, which I've noticed have started to diminish with the use of a lot of water and these products that I've been using. I'm gonna move on to what I do once a week. This is my big skin clean. And I'll walk you through it step by step. So normally when I wake up in the morning on either a Friday or a Saturday, depending on how I'm feeling, I will start off by just washing my face with, again, this guy, and I will just take that on my fingertips and warm water and just rub it all over my face to make sure that I'm starting off with a clean base. Now when you're going to be doing masks and stuff like that, it's very important that you are starting off with a clean base, and that is because you don't want to lay anything over the top of your skin, which will end up pushing dirt and grime and germs and bacteria back into your skin. So it's very important that you start off with a clean base. I will wash that off and pat my skin dry. Once I've patted my skin dry, I will then use this guy. This is the Real Clay Pack from Natural Origins. This is from the Face Shop. This is basically just a clay mask. It says on here, no, I'm not going to read this, it has a weird word in it. So basically I will start off with using this. This is what it looks like on the inside. I'll just show you. It's a clay, almost like a putty looking. It smells really good. It smells really clean. So what I do is I take that on my fingertips and I will, in circular motions, just rub a really light layer all over my face. You have to leave that for about 10 to 15 minutes for it to set and harden on your skin. You will notice it'll be hard to speak, but I will put that all over my face. I'll avoid I'll only put it up till here on my eyes. I won't go any higher up than that. And I will take it down my neck a little bit as well, because you have to make sure that you're taking care of your neck just as much as your face. I'll leave it on for about 10 or 15 minutes until it hardens, and if you put on a light layer then it will harden faster. So once that's done, I will use my Clarisonic face scrub. I love this guy. I don't use him more than once a week, and I'll explain to you why. Basically, when I use this on the day when I do my big face cleanse, and I will use it 2 to 3 times in that one day. So you don't want to over exfoliate because you end up stripping away the oils from your skin. Once my mask has hardened on my face, I will go back in with these two. I will just wet the brush and then pour a little bit of the gel directly onto the head of the brush. Turn it on and then just in circular motions go over my face, and it will start to loosen the mask which has dried onto your skin. Now I will do that twice. So this has a setting, I think, of about 40-45 seconds, I want to say. I'm not sure, I haven't really timed it with my phone. So it will let you know to move on to another side of your face. The first cycle, before it stops, I will go over it with that cleanser. Once that's done, I will rinse off the brush completely to make sure I've gotten all of the clay mask out of the brush, and then I'll go over my face one more time just with water. That's 2 cycles that I've gone over my face to take off the clay mask. So once that's completely done, I will again wash my brush, and then just with warm water in my hands, I will rinse off all of the excess mask, which is on my face and down my neck. I'll take all of that off and then pat my skin dry. I move on to my second mask. And my second mask tends to be this guy. This is the Organicare Clear It Up Face Polish. This is an activated charcoal mask. My friend makes these, and they're 100% vegan and natural and organic, and the brand is Organicare, and I will link her website down below if you guys are interested in buying any of her stuff. I swear by it, it is amazing. This will be my second mask. What I do with this, because it is in powder form, I will pour some of it out either into the palm of my hand or into a small container and put in a few drops of water, and I'll build that up because you don't want it to be too runny and you don't want it to be too thick. I'll mix it up into a paste and again lightly apply that all over my face and neck. And once again, you have to let that harden. Once that's hardened, I will do the same technique to take it off using my Clarisonic brush in 2 cycles. So up until now, you would have used your Clarisonic 4 times. For that reason, I only use it once a week. So you can use this 2 to 3 times a week. I would not recommend doing it any more than that because, like I said, you are going to be over exfoliating your skin, and that is not good. So once you're done with the Organicare mask, again, I take it off in the same way, 2 cycles, the first one with the cleanser and the second one with just water. The very last mask that I like to use is this one. This is the Mask of Magnaminty. This is a face and body mask from Lush. It smells so good. This is what it looks like on the inside. If you guys could only smell what I smell right now as soon as I took the lid off. So this is a mint, honey, and lavender mask. Ground aduki beans and primrose seeds. So it's a little bit more of a grainy mask. So once again, once I've washed and patted my face dry, I will apply a light layer of this mask all over my face and my neck and give it about 5 to 10 minutes again to dry and harden. Now with this mask, once I'm ready to take it off, I will just wet my fingertips with warm water and in circular motions just start to loosen the mask from your face. And I don't use the brush with this one because it does have those little crushed up seeds and stuff in it, so that will be doing the exfoliating for you. The little seeds will do that in the mask. Once I'm done with all of that, it will be time to moisturize. So you've already seen 3 of my daily moisturizers that I like to use along with the SPF. The other options that I like to use, depending on what I'm doing that day, if I'm not doing anything and if I'm just going to be sitting at home and not going to be going out or anything at all like that, I like to use this moisturizer. It's more of a balm, it's not a moisturizer per se. This is the Organicare Beauty Balm. This looks like that. Okay. It's made with coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, sweet almond oil, sunflower oil, shea butter, calendula wax, camellia oil, essential oil blend. Everything is organic and vegan and friendly and lovely and yummy. It smells really, really good. But it is a very heavy consistency, so that's why I only like to use it when I'm not going to be going out, I'm not going to be doing anything. So I will put a light layer all over my skin and I will just leave it on for the whole day and just let my skin absorb and drink up and just get all that goodness into it. The other thing that I like to use, and this tends to be on the weekends if I'm going to be doing glamorous makeup or something like that, I have 2 options of what I like to use in addition to one of the other 3 normal moisturizers. So the first one is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base from Bobbi Brown. And the other one is the Pore Tightening Cover Cream. This is again from the Face Shop. Okay, so those are the other 2 moisturizers that I like to use, and I tend to use these on the weekend if I'm going to be doing more of a glamorous makeup or full coverage makeup, something like that. Once I'm done doing all of my masks for the day, either I will do one of 2 things. It depends what I've got planned for the day. So either if I have nothing planned and I've done my routine in the morning, then I will use one of these face masks. These are the sheet masks. You guys have all seen them. You know what they look like. They're those scary looking white masks with the eyes cut out, but they feel so good on your skin. Now I will either, if I'm not doing anything on the weekend and I'm just gonna be staying at home, then I will use that immediately after the mask. If I will be doing something, then I will moisturize and then carry on with my day, and then possibly use them at night before I go to bed, and I will leave them on until they're dried. The other thing is, if you are not going to be doing anything, if you have blackheads, I do tend to get a little bit of blackheads on my nose. Use these blackhead strips, these raspberry root collagen eye masks. Just place underneath your eyes and then let them sit there. The blackhead strips, you'll just put it over your nose and wet it and let it harden and dry, and then peel it off when you're done. So that's pretty much my skincare routine. I'll link all of the products and stuff that I've used down below, just so you guys know where I've gotten everything from and what the products are. The last thing that I've started to do, and I have noticed a difference in my skin, I will track the progress so I can show you guys before and after pictures. Lately I have been breaking out a little bit, and my skin has been a little bit rougher and a little bit duller. I noticed that even once I was doing all of these things, I was still breaking out a little bit here and there. So I heard about a skincare tip or trick that someone had recommended for me to try. The spots and stuff that I had diminished. My skin had tightened up a little bit in terms of the pores looking a little bit smaller. I haven't been doing it for long enough, so I don't know how it responds, and I would not do it for a long period of time either. So take this with a grain of salt, and if you are going to try this, please, please, please make sure that you try it out on a small part of your skin first before you go ahead and put it all over your face. So what I'm talking about is this guy. I'm talking about nail polish remover. You want to use something which doesn't have acetone in it. This will immediately, you have to be careful because it will burn your nose. Like as soon as you smell it, it's very strong stuff, you know that. It will shoot up your nose and it might make your eyes water a little bit. I know it all sounds like bad stuff, but it's only for a split second, and I only do it when I really need to. But I have noticed that it has helped in terms of acne, in terms of just getting rid of it when it shows up. So that was my little TABOO product. I think everything else is pretty much standard. So that's what I do for my skin. That's what I've been doing. I have noticed a difference in my skin overall, along with consuming a lot more water and taking care of it using these different products. You have to also make sure that once you're taking off your makeup, that you get rid of all of it, even if you've used a wipe or if you've used oils or anything at all like that. You want to make sure that you wash your face afterwards, just to get rid of all of the chemicals and stuff which are still sitting on top of your skin. So that is my skincare routine video. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any products that you like to use, please feel free to share them with me. And I'm gonna do a little makeup tutorial for you guys now since my face is prepped. So stay tuned.